Hey y'all, how's it going? Today is Tuesday now. I did upload my video this morning that I was trying to upload last night, which was supposed to be my March fashion favorites, and I was having little issues because I did multiple bits throughout the day, like in the morning before work and then at lunchtime and various times of the day, and tried to link them all together. And if you edit stuff on YouTube and then wait for it to edit, it takes forever if you don't save the video as a new video and you just try to save the edits of that current video. It just is a nightmare, and I didn't even think about it, and then I deleted the video before I was gonna compile it all together. So anyway, if you do check out the video that I put up this morning, it's my March fashion favorites, and then I'm gonna go over my beauty favorites today. It's still a little early in the month, but I really don't know, what's going to go on or anything, so for now I'm just going to film this. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it up today or a different day, but it is Tuesday, so y'all know when I am filming this. And let's see, I forgot to put my outfit post up last night on my blog too, so I've got a lot of things distracting me here and there. I'm trying to keep it all together. A few weeks ago when I was doing my other giveaway and other things on my Instagram, I was taking less time for work and more time for my blog and such, and trying to get that established. And if you've noticed, I've died down in the last week or so because I've just been trying to catch back up at work and other things, and planning for probably a new giveaway on my Instagram. I want to do an Easter Lush one, maybe, that has that cute little carrot bath bar or whatever it's called, bubble bar, I'm not sure, bath bomb. It just looks really cute, and a couple of other holiday themed stuff for Easter. So we'll see how that goes. Tax time is coming up, and this is the first year I have to actually pay in, so I'm not real sure how I'm set financially, but whatever. I'll just have to extend it if anything and just pay in throughout the year. So we'll see how that goes, but that was kind of a bummer. I usually end up getting money back. So anyway, I have a few beauty favorites this month, and lately when I've been doing favorites or any type of videos that I talk about products, I'll just sit here and kind of talk about them and then not get to all of them. So what I'm going to try to do is show you first what are my beauty favorites and then go through each of them, hopefully without talking too long. So I'm just going to hold all of them up and say something really brief and quick about them, so at least you can see my beauty favorites of the month, and then we'll go from there. But I'm also going to put an article on my blog that will have links to all of these, because lately I've been saying I'll link to the bottom of the video, and I haven't quite figured out how to hyperlink in the videos yet. My dogs. And so I'm still struggling a little bit with all of that. I'm sure I could figure it out if I just did a quick Google search, but I haven't yet because I've just been kind of meh. Just want to get the video up. So I am practicing. I'm going to get better, I promise. This is I don't know, my 12th video or something. I'm not real sure, but I'm working at it. I definitely improved from my first videos that I took down. So anyway, here we go. I just want to hold them all up, and I'm going to mention what each of them are so that I at least show them, like I said. Okay, so here are my March beauty favorites. I've been obsessed with all of these items, and I'm going to put each of them up one by one right now and say something about them. I wanted to just show them real quick so you get an idea of what they look like. Okay, Stephanie, quiet. Okay, the first one I wanted to discuss was this First Aid Triple Eye Remedy. I believe I've talked about this on my blog. I have pictures of it up, I think, on my Instagram. This stuff is amazing. I heard about it a while back, I think on a website called Joyous or something like that. I'm not really sure. It's kind of like Pure Wow or something, where they have a ton of different things on one website. And this is just a little guy. As you can tell, it's little compared to my head, but apparently there's a big one, and I have not been able to find it. I saw it on Fluida Force's video that she mentioned there being a large one, and she's in the UK, and she had a link to it on her video for it, and it didn't seem like it was the bigger one, because this is 10 ml, and all the ones I went to said 10 ml, but in Fluida Force's video, she's got a mega jumbo one of these, and I want it because this stuff goes fairly quickly if you're not careful. I kind of pressed a lot out, and then I would have almost so much on this side that I could carry it over to this side. Instead, I would just end up like covering my whole face with it, when really this is just meant for your under eyes. It's brightening. You can use it as a concealer, like on the weekends when I try to do like a no makeup face type deal. I'll just put a couple of dots under my eye, and then you take this metal tip and you rub it in really well, and it acts as a concealer. It really does. I was quite amazed. It brightens your eyes up, and it's supposed to be kind of like healing, and it says it's been allergy tested, but I have had a time or two, like I mentioned in my last video, where if you combine certain things with this under your eyes first, if you put something under your eyes before this, which you're not really supposed to do, it'll burn. But if you put this on first and then your other makeup's over it, it shouldn't really hurt or anything. I just have sensitive eyes, so that's something I've discovered. And like I said, you don't need to use very much. A little of this stuff goes a very long way. I've learned that now that I'm already probably halfway through this bottle. And I've been trying each time to take less and less into my eyes. Just do like a couple little dots, like maybe 4 little dots. Not too globby or anything, and just rub them in. You only need it like immediately under your eyes. I'm actually surprised at how my eyes look today. I don't know why they do. Dear Lord, I don't know if you could hear that back there. My cats are fighting. They do that sometimes. But yes, I don't know. My eyes do look good today. But I did use this stuff today, and I don't always remember to use this stuff, which is kind of funny, because the other day, what are you tattling, Odessa? They're naughty. This stuff I just think worked so well to brighten up my eyes and just make, you know, it look nicer. Plus it's like bright and beautiful and gorgeous. I think it's supposed to be sunny all week here in Dallas. So exciting. I needed this sun. Maybe you can't tell, my mood is quite uplifted from it. It's pretty exciting. So anyway, I'm going to move on to the next thing, because I am obsessed with eyes. Eyes are like such a big deal to me, and I always have bags under my eyes and other things. I mean, it's just natural, lack of sleep, lots of things going on. Even if I want to go to bed early, I can't have the time, whatever. So my other 2 new favorites, I'll start with this one. Excuse me. This, come on little buddy. Try to turn it to where y'all can see it, but it's just so bright. Excuse me. This is the Chella Ivory Lace Highlighter Crayon. It's quite bright, so I can't quite show it, and it's this white, so it's just showing up funny on my phone. But it's Chella, and I will put that in a blog article. And this stuff is highlighter, which I absolutely love. You just put it like right here in this little like water line, and it just gives your eyes like such a brightening effect. I don't know if you could like already see that if it made a difference, because I needed a little more. So definitely, yes, this stuff is so good. I'm gonna need to stop for a minute because my darn throat. Okay, so anyway, this highlighter is so nice. I really wanted something like this so that I could put on my waterline, because normally I've been using like white eyeshadow or like a cream eyeshadow on like eyeliner brush, and then I'll try to put it on my eyeline, which to me is just like an idiotic thing to do. I do silly things, women do a lot of weird things, but it gets eyeshadow in your eyes, so it's not very good for your eyes. Plus I have poor vision to begin with, so that's not a good idea. But this stuff is just like a cream pencil. It goes on so well. I'm like so shocked at how nice and smooth and like highlighting. It's just such a lovely color. Still a little new to highlighter, but I've been wanting this highlighter so badly. Like I mentioned in my March Ipsy bag video, that this was such an awesome thing. I mean, I just for $10 to get this stick in the mail, I was perfectly content with. But all the other things I got also were so awesome. And I will probably talk more about this later, but the biggest deal to me is using this in the corner of my eyes and in the waterline, because I usually find like it's quite dark in my eyes right next to my nose. I've had people ask me even before if I've been punched in the nose, because my eyes will get really dark in the corners. It's just how they are. They're somewhat deep set. So anyway, that is that. And then my other eye craze right now is this Fit Me concealer by Maybelline. It's all basically worn off because I've used it like crazy. This is like my one and only right now. I need a new one. I'm about to go to Ulta soon and get some more. Oh, hush, Odessa, stop it. This stuff is like some of the best concealer I've ever used for drugstore brands. To be honest, I don't No, well, no, I've used Bobbi Brown's like duo that they have where it's like a thick cream and then you put like a powder over it. I really, really like that one for like higher end, but this stuff for just store-bought is so good. The way it applies, I can't describe it. Even if if I just do like a little dot, and if you can see, um, maybe, I mean, it's blending in so well. But the coverage is amazing. I can't even describe it. Like, it goes in perfectly with my skin. Okay, y'all, I'm struggling today still with this silly cough. Gonna try to piece together this video, but I swear, oh my gosh. Don't you just love being sick? Right before spring and everything. Okay, anyway, the Fit Me Maybelline Concealer is so good. Highly recommend purchasing it if you haven't yet. Every time I go to Ulta, it's basically gone, so that's a steal. If you go to get it, get multiple ones at once. Okay, the next thing for eyes is this, let me see, Pacifica Ethereal. It's called eyeshadow. Let me see if I can get it. I just love the color of it. It's a very shimmery color. I wear it like every single day. Let's see if you can do it. Oh my. Okay, y'all, I got some water. So the Pacifica Ethereal eyeshadow, which is like a full size, basically came in my Ipsy bag as well, and I'm not really able to get much of a swatch because it's so bright in here. Plus, this is so matching to your skin, but it is what I wear on my eyelids almost every single day. So and then I'll put like a taupe color kind of in the creases, or it'll just kind of crease and do that on its own. Which I always usually end up putting the concealer on my eyelids and under my eyes when I wear concealer, and down under my nose and along my nose and whatnot. And then this one I just think gives such an extra pop to it, and it just looks so pretty and natural for just like going to work and whatnot. This is one of my major favorites, and this is also another item where if I would have just bought this alone or got it in an Ipsy bag, I would have felt like I got my money's worth, but I also got other stuff with it. So anyway, this is a steal. Absolutely love. Okay, basically everything I'm going to talk about today is eyes, because I mostly focus on my eyes. I don't really wear a lot of lipstick or lip glosses until recently when I had my braces taken off. I've been really big on it again. But this other thing I want to talk about was the eyes, lips, face eyebrow kit. And this, we actually started getting eye, lip, face stuff at the CVS or 7-Eleven up the road. Excuse me. And I was actually impressed. This was $3. I use it on my eyebrows just about every day. I'm still working on grooming my eyebrows and learning how to make them look nice. I'm hoping to get to the Benefit eyebrow bar soon and have them work with me and fix them up and make them look the way that I want them to. But in the meantime, I think this stuff is just wonderful. The thing about this is that the color, like this medium color here, I have an eyeshadow that's the exact same color, so for the longest time I was wearing just an eyeshadow, which you can do. You can just put a dark brown eyeshadow, just like really light, like strokes up and to the side and whatnot, and it'll do the same thing. But this one is a cream, and this is the powder, and the combination of the two just make a color that's a little more matching to my hair. I'm not sure if this was too dark because this one's the medium palette, and I don't know if there was a blonde palette, but I didn't see it. And there's a dark one, but I thought this one, at least if it's medium, I can just start light and work up. And if you look at like underneath my hair, it's quite dark. I just have like naturally dirty blonde hair, and just from being outside and whatnot, this is just the way it's bleached it over the years, because I haven't dyed my hair in a very long time, probably 8 years. So this is all natural, so I'm like, okay, this has got to be like my natural color now, and I can get away with doing my eyebrows with a darker color because I do have darker hair. So anyway, I was really excited to share this on my Instagram one day because I had a lot of feedback about it. It's like a little secret. It's only $3 and it works so well, and I guarantee it lasts a long time. I've had it for several weeks now and it's not even close to touching the pan. So that one is one favorite. Another one I mentioned a really long time ago on my Instagram is this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and this stuff is basically gone at this point, but I freaking love it. I mean, it is just so good. I've never used a mascara that was, for one, this expensive, for two, this like lengthening. I couldn't believe it. You put one layer on already, you're like, wow. You put a second layer on, it's like, whoa, they're growing, and the third layer, and you just got like the most magnificent eyelashes ever. The only thing is, with this guy, I'd be sitting at a restaurant or something, and blinking and black flicks fly in my eyes, or I get them like under my cheeks, which is something I get with almost every single mascara I've used, but usually with like these thicker, like ones that are said to be lengthening because they have all these fibers and such in the mascara formula, that I definitely find I get like crud in my eyes. But I'm wearing this today, and I'm pretty sure I only put one coat on, but I've just been loving this. I was wearing the Model Company, or Model Co, however you pronounce it, mascara I got in my Ipsy bag a few months ago. It was really good, and then I dropped it and it broke. So at this point, I'm going back to my favorite. And if you go in between mascaras for too long and you go back to when you were using a lot, it usually gets clumpy and gross. So I've been trying not to let that happen to my mascaras. But this stuff is so good. It's pretty much donezo, but I think it's definitely worth it. I've had other people tell me that there are other ones that are even a little bit better than this, but I mean, to tell you the truth, most of the stuff that I've used hasn't been as good as this, so I would certainly buy this one again. Plus, I love the packaging. It's like a really stiff metal pink. I just think it's gorgeous, and definitely will be purchasing this one again, and I loves it. I've had it for a really long time, actually, several months. Okay, and the last thing I'm going to talk about, which is actually shocking, well, it seems shocking because I've stopped this video like 5 times, but this is the last thing I'm going to talk about, is this Kate Collection Rimmel London lipstick. It's in this rose color. It's 08 is what it says in the bottom, and it is, or it could be, yeah, 08, I was going to say, maybe it's 80, but I'm pretty sure it's 08, I don't know, 08 or 80, but I'm wearing it on my lips today, and I wear it on my lips most day. I'm wearing this like as a eyeliner, like down here, or lip liner, and then on the top lip I have it all filled in, but then I also took like a pink colored lip gloss, and I just put it in the center, like bottom lip, basically, just to give it a little more filling, to like make them look fuller, I guess what I was trying to say. But this color, I've never purchased a rose color like this, and I'm pretty sure this color looks almost exactly like the one that Kylie, I think it's Kylie Jenner, uses on her lips. Pretty sure hers is a MAC color, but I think this looks so close to it, and it's just so pretty. Roses are just gorgeous for like anybody. Rose colored lipsticks and lip glosses. What are you doing, Cinema? So yeah, this is my lippy fave right now, and I'm so obsessed with it. I'm basically obsessed with Rimmel London brand right now in general, because I hadn't really heard of it. Well, I mean, I heard of it, but I never really tried it before, and I wasn't real sure what the pricing on it was and everything, but it's actually an amazing price for what you get, and this stuff is so awesome. It wasn't that much, just a few bucks, and I wear it all of the time. I just think it looks really nice on like basically any skin color. I'm really pale, but this isn't too dark overall in person. I just think it looks really nice to give your lips that pop. So anyway, that's basically it for my favorites, for beauty favorites this month. I am going to be following up with a beauty empties for this month, and hopefully I will talk as fast as I can to get through it quickly, not ramble. But like I said, there will be a blog post that goes with this. It'll be up either tonight or tomorrow sometime, but I'll do my best to have it up. Well, it'll coincide with when the video goes up, I suppose, but I will likely post this video tonight if everything edits and fits together and I do all of my things correctly. This should be up by tonight. So anyway, if you enjoyed seeing my favorites of this month, please like this video and also subscribe to my videos so you can see more of what I have to come. So anyway, I am going to wrap it up. I've been struggling this whole time with my cough still, so I think I need to give my voice a break, and I don't know if I'm going to be making a video for a couple more days. We'll see how this cough works out. So I hope you guys are all healthy and happy and well wherever you are, and let me know in the comments down below what your favorites are, maybe, so I can look into them for next month or something else. Any suggestions you might have for me to try, that would be awesome. And don't forget to head over to dressdallas.com and also follow me at dressdallas on Instagram. Okay? Have a good night. Bye.